Connect with the heartbeat of the African Diaspora. Download our African Diaspora News Channel app now on Google Play and Apple App Store. Stay informed with authentic and diverse perspectives, breaking news, and cultural insights. Immerse yourself in a community that celebrates unity, resilience, and progress. Experience the vibrancy of the diaspora at your fingertips. Don't miss out. Empower your perspective today. Search African Diaspora News Channel and join the conversation.
Former Kenyan president mocks African countries that are upset over Trump's foreign aid policy changes. He is asking, why are we upset and crying over Trump's decision? Why are we upset and crying over this? He has no reason to give us anything. We don't pay taxes in America. All these changes are appealing to his American citizens. What the African leaders need to do is to take these decisions by Donald Trump as a wake-up call and be independent and do right by their citizens. They need to show why they were chosen to be leaders instead of acting like orphans to the Western countries, always begging and leaving doors for these Western countries to come and exploit the countries of Africa and their rich minerals. These are the powerful words of Kenyan former President Uhuru Kenyatta. Through an executive order, the Trump administration announced sweeping funding freezes on almost all U.S. foreign assistance programs to review them. The United States is the largest provider of global humanitarian assistance, providing around 40%. I see that a lot of people are going to be heavily impacted by Donald Trump's decision. A lot of, healthcare facilities or healthcare programs in Africa that are reliant on U.S. aid are going to be deeply affected. But this is the time for the African leaders to show themselves why we have chosen them as the African leaders instead of being reliant. In the said order, he issued a 90-day pause on foreign aid to conduct a thorough review of programmatic efficiencies and consistency with United States foreign policy. International aid groups receiving funding have been informed of the halt. Military aid to Egypt and Israel was exempt, obviously. On Wednesday, Kenya's president from 2013 to 2022, addressed regional leaders at the East Africa Region Global Health Security Summit in Mombasa, Kenya. The center is affiliated with the University of Nebraska Medical Center. In his remarks, which touched on the escalating conflict in the Democratic Republic of Congo, as well as the coronavirus, he called out leaders for crying about Trump's global medical aid freeze. Check out what Uhuru Kenyatta said about the African leaders crying about Donald Trump's decision to halt on any U.S. aid and financial programs. Check out this clip.
People the other day crying, I don't know, Trump has removed money. He said he's not giving us any more money. Watu wanalia. Why are you crying? It's not your government, it's not your country. He has no reason to give you anything. I mean, you don't pay taxes in America. He is appealing to his people. Shauri yenu bana. This is a wake-up call for you to say, okay, what are we going to do to help ourselves? Instead of crying, to jiulize, what are we going to do? Haya, ametoa hiyo pesa, sasa tutafanya namna gani jameni? What are we going to do? To support ourselves. Because nobody is going to continue holding out a hand there to give you. It is time for us to use our resources for the right things. We are the ones who are using them for the wrong things.
I totally understand where Uhuru Kenyatta is coming from. I mean, I always preach about the African independence in every segment I make. Our reliance on foreign direct investment surrenders us to the will of imperialists who use money to dictate the economy and policy direction of Africa. I've said this before. Julius Malema has been preaching the same sentiment. Africa has been free and liberated for over 60 years now. We are free from colonialism, yet we rely on the countries that colonized us. We have political ties with our colonizers. Aren't we colonizing ourselves by depending on them? I'm not saying America colonized any country in Africa or anything, but I'm just speaking on the main fact that some African countries still have political ties with their colonizers, therefore crippling their citizens and crippling their liberation and freedom. Anyway, hypothetically speaking, let's say America runs the world, right? Then what is the point of the African leaders and their government? What do they actually do for us, their citizens? If the African leaders are going to be pained by Donald Trump's decision, then we have to look deep within as the African citizens. Does Africa have leaders? Or are they too just ordinary citizens fed by the Western countries? Are they citizens of the Western countries? Are they leaders or citizens? If so, then Africa should become one country under the American government, because clearly we have useless leaders in powerful positions just sitting there and squandering the US financial aid without the citizens even licking a cent from it. South Africa knows what I'm talking about. The COVID relief fund that the ANC members squandered amongst themselves, leaving over 1 million people stranded in hospitals without the proper care or facilities, leaving them to die. The US cutting financial aid should be seen as an opportunity for the African leaders to show us why we put them in power. They should find sustainable financial systems that will replace what the USA have been assisting us with, instead of going to the media and complaining about lives have been lost, lives are going to be lost. The very same lives that you watch deteriorate while you squander the financial aid that was meant to save them. Y'all are just mad that you won't have extra cash in your pockets to take your concubines to Dubai so they can flaunt on Instagram and make your egos big and make you all feel good about yourselves and your low self-esteem. That is what it's all about. That the African leaders are just mad that they won't have that extra cash, to take their girlfriends to Dubai to cheat on their wives and live the merry lives. That's what the whole ordeal is about. But at the same time, I do understand that lives will be lost. I do understand that, Donald Trump is abandoning his duty as a leader. It has nothing to do with foreign policy or, military issues or any political aspect. No. This is about Donald Trump being a leader and his duty as a leader to the world, not just America, but to the world, to service the people that are in need. So he's willing to let people die because his ego is bruised. He's willing to let people die because of political matters. Politics above people's lives. Yeah, that is what money will do to you. Money will cloud your judgment. Money will make you feel like you are above people. Money will keep you out of touch with people's realities. What do you think about this segment? Comment to us in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share the broadcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss these groundbreaking conversations right